Jason, just on December 2nd, now this is December 2nd, this is yesterday, Lin Wood, who we've had on the Thrive Time show, Lin Wood, the attorney who's teamed up with Sidney Powell to fight against the voter fraud, delivered what I believe to be one of the most incredible laser show patriotic speeches of all time.
It was pretty impressive.
He's saying it's 1776 all over again. He says that the power belongs to the people, that this is our country, and that we tell government what they can and cannot do. He says we're circling the walls of Jericho all over again, and we're going to take back America. Then he says, you work for us, Bill Barr, Attorney General Bill Barr. Do your job. Right. And Jason, you were just telling me that General Flynn tweeted out some incredible stuff. What did General Flynn just say?
General Flynn said that the president needs to invoke limited martial law to hold a new election. He also said freedom never kneels except for God.
Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, it's fun to see which side these politicians are on. I stand on the side of freedom, and I know you do too. And so now, without any further ado, it is your opportunity to listen to Lin Wood, his speech delivered there at the Stop the Steal rally in Georgia just yesterday.
I know you're here because you love Donald Trump and he loves you. You're here because we, the people, will not let them steal our vote. We will not let them steal our freedom. Every lie will be revealed. And on January the 20th of 2021, Donald J. Trump will be sworn in as President of the United States of America. We're going to fight like a Flynn. Fight like a Flynn. And when we do, and we will, we'll fight like a Flynn, and we're going to make America great again. Georgia, we're going to send them a message. And the message is this: it's 1776 in America again. And you're not going to take our freedom. We're going to fight for our liberty. We're going to send that message from Wills Park today, and we're going to send it all the way over to Beijing, China. We're not going to let you take our country over. Never going to happen on our watch. This is America. You picked a fight with the wrong people. We're going to send that message to George Soros. Get out of our country, George Soros. We are not going to allow ourselves to go back into the polling booth. And you hear us out, Governor Kemp. You hear me while you hide in your closet. And you hear us, you hear the people, Brad Raffensperger. And I want Lieutenant Governor Jeffrey Duncan to hear it too. And the guy that's making a ton of money, Gabriel Sterling, you listen up, Gabriel. You're not going to sell our votes to China. We're not going to vote on your damn machines made in China. We're going to vote on machines made in the USA. I want you to go to the governor's mansion. I want you to circle it. I want you to blow your horns until Brian Kemp comes out and orders a special session of the Georgia legislature. Get us our legislature and tell everybody we want our legislator to meet and we want him to fix the mess that he created. And then he can resign. And then as far as I'm concerned, lock him up. Now, everybody's been reading the media. Stop. It's a lie. Stick with OAN and Newsmax. They tell you the truth. Read the Epoch Times. They tell you the truth. This is the battle between good and evil. This is the battle between truth and lies. This election was a fraud on America. Donald Trump won a massive landslide victory, unparalleled in the history of this country. And he's going to stay in the White House because we the people voted for him, and we the people run this country. This country belongs to you and you and you and you. It belongs to the people. And here's what it makes clear. All the power, not some of the power, all of the power belongs to the people. This is our country. We tell government what they can and cannot do. They do not control the people. This is our country. We're going to take it back. We're circling the walls of Jericho. People are praying in this country. We're circling the walls of Jericho, and God Almighty's going to tear the walls down, and we're going to take America back again. You watch it happen. You watch it happen. You send that message to Bill Barr at the Justice Department. Do your job. You work for us, Attorney General Barr. Do your job. You tell the director of the FBI, do your damn job. You work for us. Investigate this fraud. And tell the director of the Central Intelligence Agency, get out of our country. You don't spy on Americans. You're not going to ever do it again in America. The people are the rock, and we're going to slay Goliath, the communists, the liberals, the phonies. Joe Biden will never set foot in the Oval Office of this country. It will not happen on our watch. Never going to happen. Maybe it's time to look beyond the Democrats and the Republicans. Maybe it's time for there to be a party of the people. Maybe there's time for it to be a party of American patriots, because I see American patriots everywhere. And American patriots love America. We're not going to be taken over by the Chinese. If you take the China money, go to China. Don't stuff your pockets with Chinese money when we buy Dominion, or you buy the COVID equipment from the people that sent the virus over here. You don't buy bullets from the enemy. Tell that to Brian Kemp, because that's what he did. I support Donald Trump because he loves the people. I spoke with him the other day. He called me. I want you to know one thing that he told me. He knows he won this election. He said, if I lost this election fair and square, I would concede. But he said, Lin, I didn't lose it. I won it. And he said to me, with the conviction of the President of the United States of America, I will never concede. Don't you ever concede, Mr. President. You won this election. America voted for you. Stay in the White House. I was 16 years old. My mother died, went to the morgue, and my father went to prison. I didn't have one thin dime in my pocket. But I took the talent that God gave me, and I had the fighting spirit to make it. But in any other country in the world, I would not have made it. I made it because I was born in America, and America gave me the opportunity to succeed in my life, and that's why I love America, and that's why I'm going to fight for America, and that's why you're going to fight for America. This is our country. Don't let anybody take it away from us. It's 1776. This is our battle. This is our fight. This is for our freedom. 1776 is back. Send a message from Georgia, the battleground state of Georgia. The battle starts here today at Wills Park, in this land, in this place, with these people. We're going to take our country back again. It's 1776. God bless you and God bless America. Remember this part of that declaration. We pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. And most of them lost their fortunes. Many of them lost their lives. But they did it for their children and their grandchildren and the generations to come, because they did it for freedom. It's our time now. Pledge your life, your fortune, your sacred honor to keep this country free. This is our country. Keep America free. God bless every one of you. Go to the governor's mansion. Go to the state capitol. Blow your horns. Send a message. This is America. We're going to keep it free. God bless you all. And God bless America.
Jason, the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, is actually officially recommending Nazi-style concentration camps on their website. Have you seen that?
I have.
Isn't that crazy?
It's pretty nuts. And the fact that people go along with it in this day and age, information's out there, but you just have to choose if you're going to listen to it or not.
Well, let's end this show with a boom, and then we're going to cue up a song that I recorded with Young Knowledge called Pick a Side. Let's get that queued up. Folks, I'm telling you, the time to remain silent was a long time ago. If there ever was a time that the idea that you could be a silent majority and not speak up, that idea is gone. It is now time to speak up. If you live in Georgia, head on over there to the governor's mansion, and then what you want to do is you want to press the horn on your car and don't stop until his ass comes out to address America. I'm telling you, this governor right here in Georgia, he's got to be held accountable. Head out to his mansion. Hold down that horn. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to do a Jericho walk. It is time to tear down those walls that are holding us captive. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just telling you, I'm super excited about what's going to happen. There is a great awakening happening all over these great United States. And now let's end this show with a boom. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom.
If I lived in China or even Russia or any totalitarian country, maybe I could understand some of these illegal injunctions. Maybe I could understand the denial of certain basic First Amendment privileges because they haven't committed themselves to that over there. But somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. So just as I say, we aren't going to let any dogs or water hoses turn us around. We aren't going to let any injunction turn us around.
Gotta pick a side, man, it's do or die. Trying to stay up in the middle, man, that's suicide. Be hot or be cold, what's it gonna be? Support me with loyalty, it's all I wanna see. If you ain't saying nothing, then you saying something. What you see is what you get, man, I ain't never frontin'. I see your problem, I'm lazy, cause I ain't never running. Opposition passing it off, cause they ain't never won it. Come on, time to say goodbye, it is you and I.
When you compromise, it will multiply.
We ain't never scared to put it on the line.
It's time to pick a side, it's do or die.
Time to pick a side, homie, do or die.
When you compromise, it will multiply.
We ain't never scared to put it on the line.
It's time to pick a side, it's do or die. No mess, no backs for me. Both middle fingers up for Doc Fauci. I'm never gonna listen to his latest pitch or the scarf queen. Cause Dr. Brooks is up. I'm an American with the First Amendment and the Second Amendment to defend it. You want our guns? Well, come and take it. I hope you're good at dodging bullets and you're praying. The year 2020, the year of perfect vision. The time where you and I have to make a decision. Open up your minds like Hunter's laptop. But when you see corruption this time, it's gotta stop. Back the police, say no to the beast. No to the mask, take no vaccine. Back the police, say no to the beast. No to the mask, take no vaccine.
Time to say goodbye, it is you and I.
When you come compromise, it will multiply.
We ain't never scared to put it on the line.
It's time to pick a side, it's do or die.
Come on.
Time to pick a side, homie, do or die.
When you compromise, it will multiply.
We ain't never scared to put it on the line.
It's time to pick a side, it's do or die.
Come on.
If you compromise, it'll multiply. Treat you like a doormat, treat you speak your mind. Ain't hard to find, you must be blind if you can't see the sign. I got a spine, I won't ever let them take what's mine. Time to unify, I'm talking you and I. If you ain't riding for the cause, better move aside. Sit back, watch me work, I'ma do it right. Time for you to pick a side, it's looking like a do or die. Time to say goodbye, it is you and I.
When you compromise, it will multiply.
We ain't never scared to put it on the line.
It's time to pick a side, it's do or die.
Time to pick a side, homie, do or die.
When you compromise, it will multiply.
We ain't never scared to put it on the line.
It's time to pick a side, it's do or die.
Our country will never be a socialist country. We're not going to let it happen.
And that is another lyrical miracle on the Thrive Time Show.